Hello everyone, it is Docs back with more Fire Emblem Heroes. Today, I'm just going to do a very quick little video. I've got enough orbs to do a summoning session, and if you guys have been keeping up, I've been having some pretty good luck with my summoning sessions recently. I just got Zelgis yesterday whenever the new banner started up, and I got Kjuro a little bit earlier than that on this banner. And if you remember at the beginning of the month of December, I managed to get 2 Siegberts and a Soleil all in succession. So I figured it could be worth it to try recording a summoning session real quick and then maybe go and do a little bit of arena, because I've been promising arena for a while and I keep on forgetting about it. So just go ahead and get this done and over with. As always, I'm going in with not very high hopes, because honestly, it's not all that common that I get anything good. And of course, we're going to be stuck on the loading screen of death. Lovely. Any day now. Yes, you. There we go. Well, this is good, honestly, considering Camilla's the one I'm going for. Let's go for the blue first, and then hit those reds all in a row. Here, I'm just going to skip it. Oh, there's Abel. Alright, let's try... which one should we go for? This one, this one, this one, or this one? Let's do this one. Okay, Ray. He's Ray. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe we'll get better luck with this one. And we got Selena. Not very impressed so far. Alright, we'll try this one. Wait, what? You're joking. This is my second non-focus... Can you even get Tharja? I guess you can get Tharja. Okay. I'm not sure whether to be happy or not, because I've never had any use. My only use for Tharja so far is Christmas Tharja. I would have fed Rotherblade onto Christmas Tharja, except I don't have Christmas Tharja. So yeah. Okay. And this one's gonna be Fur. I guess that's just my luck. I'll have to check the mods on that later, and I'll put it down in the comment, or in the description, I guess. But yeah, so I got a 5-star Tharja now. Where'd you go, you little shit? Good for you, Prime Photos. Ah, there you are. Yep, so now I've got 5-star Tharja. I'll have to look at her mods and see if she's any good, and if not, then I'll just keep her as Rotherblade fodder in case I ever manage to get a decent red mage that I want to put it on. Most likely not, because I am not vehemently, but I really just don't like the blade tomes that much. I don't like that cooldown, that slowed down cooldown on the specials. It's not that bad, but anyway, just to show off, here is my Zelgis presently, and if any of you guys remember what my Zephiel looks like, this guy, he isn't even really complete yet. I've still got to get him up to S rank, so that way he gets the one last HP and attack point. But as you guys can see, if you remember my Zephiel, and I'm going to be doing a post later on my Facebook page and Twitter, but my Zephiel, actually, the only stat that he beats Zelgis in is HP. And then Zelgis either matches or beats him in every other stat. In fact, Zelgis has higher attack and speed, he ties for defense and resistance, and the only thing Zephiel wins in is HP, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. And I'm doing a similar build for both of them, as you guys could see right there. But, just gonna go ahead and proceed here. I haven't done any arena since the last update. It looks like you can't check maps, which I like, because being able to check maps in arena would be, oh, you motherfucker. Ward arm, oh, fuck. They would. What do you got? Oh, they're doing ward armor spam. I want to know what's up with the ward armor spam lately, because it's kind of annoying. I kind of prefer a bit more of a balance, as I'm sure you guys have seen before. And let's hope that this turns out well. It would be embarrassing as all hell to just get ruined on this one right here. Well, let's take a chance. Ah, shit.
I'll keep you alive. Let's go. All right.
I think I will do this. I did not think that through. Crap. I really did not think this through very well. Okay. Will this do better? I hope it will. I do not have very high hopes presently, though. That is bad. I'm just gonna back off a little bit. Hopefully this will go semi-well. Fuck. That worked against me. Oh, come on. This is terrible. I did not expect my return to be this awful. Well, there's that little victory right there, I guess. You can literally do... Oh, wait. Okay, that's a lifesaver. Oh, it looks like we might just barely pull out here. No, it's gonna be a very, very narrow victory. Freaking that ward armor spam can be killer sometimes. That's actually my first time it put me in a position like that. It usually doesn't get me that bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and after I collect my... I don't like you, Snow. Let's go ahead and go into battle. Again. Okay, that's a bit more promising. This one's going to be freaking Dragon... No, okay, good. It's not Dragon Emblem. I would have had to be salty. There would have been no alternative. Sorry I'm not offering very intelligent commentary either on this. Let's do that. For the most part, I'm kind of just winging it here. Just kind of going off luck of the draw, I guess you could say. What do we want to do? Let's do this and this. There we go. Hopefully that'll turn out semi-decently. And then we do this. Excellent. That was much better than the last battle. And if you guys are curious, I doubt any of you want to use my absolutely terrible builds. But as for the rest of my team, for Hector, I'm using pretty basic bitch build on him. He's just got Vantage, and then the rest of it is pretty much base kit. I gave him Ignis just for the extra damage. I was doing Dragon Fang on him at first. In fact, I still have Dragon Fang, so I could equip it to him. But Really, Ignis, it's got the same cooldown and it adds way more damage than Dragon Fang did. I just thought, it's Hector, Dragon Fang would look cooler on him than Ignis, but Effie, I believe I've shown off her build before. Hers is another kind of basic one. I've been debating swapping Death Blow for Svalin's Shield, just to give her that extra little bit of bulk. I think mine is actually a plus defense Effie, so it's not like she doesn't really have much to begin with. It's just that with there being more counters to Armor Emblem in Arena lately, on top of Micaiah being introduced recently, I've got a rant that I'm working on typing up for Facebook, so you guys follow that. But I've got an entire rant just about Micaiah and how ridiculous she is. A Svalin shield, at least having one Svalin shield on your Armor Emblem team just to counter those Armor Slayers and such is pretty much necessary now, because everyone runs a counter for it. There was never this much hatred for Cavalry or Horse Emblem, which I don't understand. And then this is my Drog, which attracts so much hate, really. But, like, I guess you really gotta pay attention to the way that he's built, because what he relies on really heavily is the buffs from the armor buffs on his team. Because what he actually does is he's a very capable quad hitter after he gets his buffs off. I've had very few enemies who he hasn't been able to quad, and even fewer who have been able to get follow-up attacks off on him. He really is a very powerful offensive character whenever you focus around that a little bit more. His only downside is his attack. It's kind of hard to use him until you start to merge him a little bit. His attack is kind of low. Mine is actually a plus attack, and that puts his attack at 41 with the Brave Sword. So that means after you get a few merges for him, I would personally say to get a plus speed and put all of those merges onto the plus speed instead, just to, further seal the deal for that quadding. But then at the same time, he's got such low attack, you kind of need that extra damage over the speed to be able to more efficiently quad. And then, as you can see, his defense and HP are nothing to worry about. His resistance is terrible, but that's most knights, really. And overall, I personally feel this team synergizes really well together, just because it's got such a balance. They all have their own strong and weak areas, but for the most part, it's all pretty strong, really. There's not a lot of challenges that I can't get through with them. I'm kind of getting used to using Zelgis now in place of Zephiel, because honestly, Zelgis is overall superior to Zephiel, just for stats and everything else, but he still plays completely differently. Like, not having that threatened defense 2 that's built into his sword makes a little bit of a difference, but at the same time, allowing him to be able to counterattack from any range is a big strength in itself. And as you guys can see too, I didn't put his warp powder on him. I did Vantage instead, and the reason why is for warp powder to work, he actually has to be at above 80% HP, and whenever he has Fury, he's not going to be above that threshold for more than the first turn, or maybe 2 at most, and I don't really have a healer either, so once he loses HP, that HP is gone. He's not recovering anything. Oh wait, there's that. So instead what I put on him was Vantage, just so that way he's got that extra defensive ability. Holy shit. How am I... I'll take it, but jeez... Oh, Triangle Adept. That's what it is. 72 attack. Or 72 damage. That is a lot. He's only even got 61 attack right now. That is insane. But I'll take it. I'm not going to complain at all. I'll take it. And that is 3 wins in a row. I know the video hasn't been going for too long, so I'm going to go ahead and do as many rounds of Arena Assault as I can, because why not? I usually only make it like three rounds anyway, so let's do it. Oh shoot, do I want to? Yeah, I want to. I frown upon you if you don't choose Advanced every time without even caring. I always go for Advanced, because I am not a coward. Don't believe me. I'm a big old wussy boy.
Understood. Your orders.
Alright, we'll just do that and that. Nothing too fancy. Oh, really, I got this locked down. I was expecting a very different team. I was expecting another armor emblem, but it's only that Black Knight by himself. Yeah, it's just no trouble at all. What does he even have? Panic Ploy? I would laugh so hard if he used Zeljas to put that Panic Ploy on him. Who all can you even get Panic Ploy from? I'm not too sure, really. Oh, that is impressive. Double distant defense. So I'm going to assume that is their mage killer. Most definitely. And I'm just going to continue to hold this defensive tile, because really that's my best bet.
Let's go.
Do this, and
Understood.
this,
On it. All right.
and we'll do that, and that, because I forgot to move you. Oh, you dick. Oh, okay. So that's the reason why I'm kind of apprehensive about removing Deathblow as well, is because really with that Deathblow, oh, that's nice, I finally got the S support, but with that Deathblow on Effie, she's pretty much guaranteed to one-round anything. Like, there's very few enemies who can survive a round with Effie. And look at that size difference. Hector is a puny little baby compared to, who do you call him, Zeljas. Alright, yeah, it's a good enough team, let's do it. Okay, I don't actually have any idea what I should do here. Huh. We had the biggest fight over the use of Lancebreaker on Reinhardt once, me and some friends. Not us amongst each other, I should point out, but there was this guy who we were talking to who insisted that Lancebreaker Reinhardt was the ultimate meta, and you were just a fool if you did not use Lancebreaker Reinhardt. And, well, we totally disproved him on that for starters. I mean, as it turns out, Lancebreaker Reinhardt, can't even talk right now. Lancebreaker Reinhardt was not nearly as broken as this guy seemed to think. No surprise there, really. You're a dick. Seriously hate Braveland so much. But, yet Lancebreaker Reinhardt turned out to be not nearly as broken as this person seemed to think. And, yeah, so forth. Intelligent commentary. This is going to end badly for someone. It's going to end badly for him. It's going to end badly for me. There's the end to that arena assault. Yeah, I never do well in this one, because I just don't have any good teams. I've done Armor Emblem. That's it. That's literally it. I've been meaning to do a couple of other teams. I've actually been working... I don't really have anything set up for it yet, but I've been working on doing a... That's all of my 5-star collection. It's nothing too great, but I've been working on setting up for my own little cavalry emblem team. I've got plenty of Xanders. I only really got 1 or maybe 2 Camus. And then, I don't have the plus attack Reinhardt, but I've got plenty of Reinhardts to work with. And then for my third one, I was thinking I'd probably just do Cecilia, because really there's no other good options, so Cecilia it is. And then, yeah, that's my whole collection to scan over. Anyway, that is... Let me collect my quest rewards. But, yeah, that is that. This is just a little bit of a comeback, because I know that I haven't been the greatest about uploading. I don't even have an excuse this time. I've just been lazy. I just haven't had the motive or the drive to be doing recordings lately. Which I know I promised that I'd, get back into doing the regular uploads and everything, and I've got other things and stuff that I've promised you guys that I haven't gotten back to yet, but I promise they'll come eventually. With all of my schoolwork and then other responsibilities I have on top of me, most of the free time I'd have that could be done making videos, I'd rather spend napping. I'm sure all of you can agree and understand why that is. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I promise that's exactly what I'm doing right now as you guys are watching this, is working on that next video. Goodbye.